Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is inspired by Andrea from AKB Bags, who recently did a video on the favorite leathers in her bag collection. I'm not completely sure anymore if it was an actual tag, but in any case, I love the idea as I am a big fan of leather. However, to make sure I don't just end up talking about grained leather, which is my favorite, I'm putting my own spin on this topic by focusing on different types of leather. So we're going to explore specific leather qualities in this video, from the softest to the most interesting texture. Leather is such a fascinating and versatile material. So let's get started. I want to start off with the most interesting leather texture in my collection. And for that, I have selected the Givenchy Pandora in the Pepe leather. This leather is known for its softness and its flexibility, making this bag, well, it's stuffed right now, but without any stuffing, it's absolutely a beautiful, saggy mess. But what really stands out about this bag is the unique texture. The Pepe sheepskin has almost a velvety sort of finish. And not only is it interesting to look at, I've also found this leather to be surprisingly durable. The finishing on this bag makes the leather resistant to watermarks, and the crinkled texture also helps to hide any minor scratches or imperfections, making it a very practical choice for an everyday bag. I know of a few other creators who also have the Pandora bag in the Pepe sheepskin leather, and all of them really like this bag. The Pandora in itself is not for everyone, but the texture on this bag is just so incredibly cool. It really adds an additional element to the bag itself, so to say. Then I want to move on to the softest leather in my collection, and for that I have selected the Bottega Teen Jody bag. And this is made from a lambskin leather with a calfskin interior. So the leather on this is incredibly soft. It almost feels like butter in your hands, making it perfect for a bag that's both stylish and easy to carry. And generally, these lambskin leathers terrify me because they are so delicate. I recently even sold my Loewe Flamengo bag made out of Napa leather because I just found it too delicate and I was always scared that I was going to scratch it up. But with this woven style on the Bottega Teen Jody, I do feel like it makes it a little bit easier to hide damage. And again, now this bag is stuffed, but if it's empty or if it just has your stuff in it, it also becomes this beautiful slouchy mess, and it's just really nice to carry. Now let's then move on from the most delicate or fragile leather in my collection to the most durable leather that I think I have, and I want to talk about the YSL Caviar leather that I, for example, have on this clutch over here. Caviar leather is a textured calfskin that's very resistant to scratches and scuffs, making it great for everyday use. And this leather is really tough, yet it keeps a polished and elegant look. With the downside being that it does lose some of its natural appeal, of course, because it has been treated so heavily. And also, once you do scratch this up, you will not be able to buff it out, because obviously plastic doesn't buff as good as leather would. Nevertheless, I really like this bag for how durable it is, and it just makes it really easy to reach for, regardless of where you are going, what you are doing, and what the weather is going to be like. Then my third category is best finish, and for that category I have selected my Givenchy Antigona in the box calfskin. So this leather has a smooth and polished finish that's both really sleek and timeless. Box calfskin is known for its ability to hold structure, which makes it a perfect fit for a structured bag like the Givenchy Antigona. The finish is clean and refined, giving the bag a modern and minimalist look. And I was also afraid of scratching this leather up because of how smooth and shiny it is, but it's been holding up really well thus far. Because of how much I like grained leather, I was also really tempted to get the Antigona in grained leather, but then this of course popped up in this box calf and in this crazy color for an amazing price, so I just had to get it. And besides the color, I also really have been enjoying this box calfskin, because to me it does give another dimension to an already interesting bag. And then finally, the last category I have selected for myself, and it is the most natural grain. And the bag that fits that category best is my small Burberry night bag that I've actually acquired not too long ago. But this bag showcases a beautiful natural grain So the leather really keeps its original texture, highlighting the hide's unique character and giving sort of a continuous reminder of the origin of the material. So you really have quite some veining going on in this bag. I'm hoping that it's going to show up as well on camera as it does in real life. So the grain really adds depth and richness to this bag, making it stand out in a subtle and elegant way. Sometimes veining on leather can be perceived as like a flaw in the material, but I think you do see with high-end brands, even with Hermes, that they are not scared to leave any veining in the material, because this is simply what it is. Like, it came from an animal and skin is simply not perfect. I think it's really beautiful. Just look at all of this texture, such a pretty natural grain. It's really one of the reasons why I ended up loving this bag as well, because this leather is so thick and so good, and it feels so natural even though it's obviously had some form of treatment. But it was my first encounter with Burberry, and frankly, I hadn't imagined it to be so good. So there you have it, my top picks for different leather qualities in my collection, from the softest lambskin to the most durable caviar leather. Each of these bags has something special to offer for me. Let me know down below in the comments which leather you love the most, or if you are a creator, feel free to do this video too. Make sure to tag me as well as Andrea from AKB Bags. Again, Andrea, thanks so much for the inspiration. To all of the viewers out there, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's always much appreciated. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as we say in Dutch, doei!